Heard exclusively live on Magic. This is the UK Top 20 Rewind with Tony Prince.
Hi.
Hello, Knights of the Turntable.
Say yeah!
Tony Prince is my name.
Say yeah!
Remembering a top 20 from the past. That's my game, y'all. Now, are you coming out to play? Yes, it's so good to be back, and welcome to another edition of the UK Top 20 Rewind, which as always consists of 2 vintage countdowns from the past, randomly selected by our studio computer. Now, a little later on, Shaun Tilley will be here with chart highlights from April 1981. But between now and then, it's your Royal Regal Ruler remembering the way it was back in November 1977. That was the month and year when Princess Anne gave birth to her son Peter. In Russia, the supersonic airliner Tu-144 made its first scheduled flight, and police once again appealed for help in their efforts to track down the Yorkshire Ripper. During this hour, we'll play you each of the 4 new entries, plus the best of the rest from this particular survey, including a track from Miko, which was spending its final week inside the top 20. Here's the Star Wars theme.
Classic hits on the UK Top 20 Rewind.
This is Magic! Well, the lads had just finished supporting Tom Petty when this single stormed into the UK Top 20. Mary of the Fourth Form, from Sir Bob Geldof and the Boomtown Rats, which was a new entry at number 19 in November 1977. The Sex Pistols were sliding to 17 with Holidays in the Sun, while Darts were new at Sound 16 with Daddy Cool, which I'll play for you right after the ELO, who were straight in with an extract from their classic LP, Out of the Blue. It's another Jeff Lynne song, of course, and it's called Turn to Stone.
UK Top 20 Rewind. New entry 18.
It's the UK Top 20 Rewind. And don't forget, Shaun Tilley's here in the next hour with memories of April 81. But right now, it's your Royal Ruler, Tony Prince, with some of the songs that were making it big in November 1977. In a few minutes' time, we've got a former number 1 from David Soul, Sound 14, and a new entry at number 15 from the Dooleys called Love of My Life, which is coming up next.
The UK Top 20 Rewind.
Right here, exclusively on Magic.
2 classic countdowns from the past on Magic's UK Top 20 Rewind.
Tony Prince, 1977.
UK Top 20 Rewind. New entry 15.
It's the UK Top 20 Rewind right here on Magic, the home of Shaun Tilley's retro chart years, every Sunday afternoon from 4. Boney M consisted of Bobby Farrell, Marcia Barrett, Liz Mitchell and Macy Williams, but the man who put the whole project together was producer Frank Farian. The following year was even more successful for them when they went on to have the best-selling single of 1978 with The Rivers of Babylon. It's the UK Top 20 Rewind. My name's Tony Prince, and French disco outfit La Belle Epoque were dropping down the charts with Black is Black.
12.
Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers up 11 places to number 8 in November 1977 with Egyptian Reggae. Rod Stewart was down to number 7 with You're in My Heart, while Queen's We Are the Champions was up to Sound 6, and we'll give that a spin for you after we speak to Shaun Tilley, who's here in the next hour with the chart from April 81.
Hello, Tony.
Who've you got coming up then, Shaun?
Well, first of all, can I say how lovely it is to hear you back on the radio? Long time no see. As you quite rightly mentioned, April 1981 next hour, and the likes of Buck Spears, Stevie Wonder, Landscape, Lynx, and Kim Wilde's first ever UK Top 20 hits are all coming up. Back to you, Tony.
Thank you, Shaun. We'll look forward to that. Goodness me, with people like Paul Burnett, Mark Wesley, Kid Jensen, Roscoe, Shaun Tilley and myself popping up on the show, it's as though the great 208 Radio Luxembourg never went away.
6.
Paid my dues.
Baccarat at number 2 with Yes Sir, I Can Boogie. And that's it from your Royal Ruler, Tony Prince. It's been wonderful being back on the air playing all these records for you again. And stand by for Shaun Tilley, who'll be here in a few minutes with more great memories, this time from April 1981. Until then, we've just got time to play the biggest selling song of all from this hour's featured countdown on the UK Top 20 Rewind. It came courtesy of Benny, Bjorn, Frida and Agneta. Yes, it's ABBA, who were still reigning supreme in November 1977 with The Name of the Game. Hope to speak to you again real soon. This is Tony Prince. This was Bye-Bye Now.
I've seen you twice.
This is the UK Top 20 Rewind with Shaun Tilley.
And many thanks to Tony Prince, the royal ruler, for helping us to relive those memories of November 1977. And right now, I'm Shaun Tilley, setting the coordinates for our journey back to April 1981. This was the month and year when Robert De Niro won an Oscar for his lead role in the movie Raging Bull. In Britain, unemployment reached 2.5 million. Prime Minister Mrs. Thatcher condemned London's Brixton riots as utterly wrong, unjustified and criminal. In sport, 23-year-old Steve Davis won the World Snooker Championship for the first time. And 34-year-old lorry driver Peter Sutcliffe finally admitted that he was the Yorkshire Ripper. During this hour, we've got 3 chart entries to play you, and we're going to start with one of those right now.
UK Top 20 Rewind. New entry.
Straight into the chart, it was Quincy Jones with I Know Corrida.
20.
Led by the weird and wonderful oddball character Steve Strange, that's Visage. Having been as high as number 13, Mind of a Toy was down to number 19 in April 1981.
UK Top 20 Rewind. New entry.
This next record was the 8th of 20 consecutive UK Top 20 hits for Madness. On the way up to an eventual number 4, here's Grade A.
18.
It really was a successful period for Hazel O'Connor. The movie Breaking Glass had been doing well, and D-Days had also been doing very well. Got as high as number 10, but here we find it down to number 15 in April 1981. While Eddie Grant was climbing a mighty 6 places.
UK Top 20 Rewind. High climber.
Here's Can't Get Enough of You at
14.
the follow-up to Do You Feel My Love. It was another big hit for Eddie Grant, former lead singer of The Equals, the highest climber of the week, rising 6 places to number 14 in April 1981. Can't Get Enough of You. Spandau Ballet had the week's highest new entry at number 12 with Muscle Bound, and we're going to hear that after this band, who are led by Douglas Trendle, otherwise known as Buster Bloodvessel. Yes, it's Bad Manners with one of their 6 UK Top 20 hits. This one was moving up the chart, Just a Feeling at
13.
From the life and times of David Lloyd George, Ennio Morricone with his Italian orchestra, Key My up to number 2. And that's going to do it for yet another edition of the UK Top 20 Rewind. So on behalf of my co-host, who this week was Tony Prince, this is Shaun Tilley saying thank you very much for listening, and catch me next time around the show when I'll be joined by the Emperor Roscoe once again. In the meantime, we're going to leave you with the biggest and best-selling record from April 1981, and it came courtesy of Mike Nolan, Bobby G, also Jay Aston and Cheryl Baker, who, as Bucks Fizz, won the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest for Great Britain with this single, which was also a chart topper. It's Making Your Mind Up. See you next time. Bye for now.
1.
You gotta speed it